Hello and welcome to Let's Talk, the only Auckland TV show about books, arts, ideas and events. But first up is actor Shane Cortese, who's currently starring with Lucy Lawless and Amanda Billing in Chicago at Q Theatre on Queen Street. Hello Shane, welcome to Let's Talk. Thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here with you.
I imagine most people who see you on screen will think, oh yes, I know him, he's the actor. And yet doing Chicago, you're going right back to your original roots, aren't you?
Well, thank you, yeah. I am. I started in theatre and I started in musical theatre and I was a travel agent in Palmerston North, involved in amateur dramatic theatre, and I fell in love with it. And we used to go to London on familiarisation trips with the travel company, and that's when I witnessed this thing that I wanted to be part of. It's this West End, this excitement of people going to the theatre every night. And
do you remember an actual turning point? Do you remember actually being at a show and thinking, man, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, Les Miserables.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful experience, and I sat there and I watched it, and these voices came out and they spoke to me, and I loved it so much, and I waited backstage, first time I've ever done this, and I wanted to tell Normie Rowe the impact that he'd had on my life. He was playing Jean Valjean at the time, and he came out of the stage. I waited for a long time, and he came out of the stage door.
So you were stage door Johnny hanging around on a cold London street?
Yeah, well, this was actually in Sydney when I saw it, and I said to him, Mr. Rowe, I'm over from New Zealand. I saw the show tonight. It was absolutely fantastic. I can't, and he was wonderful. I said, would you mind signing my program? He says, yes. Who would you like me to make it out to? And I said, well, it's for me. And he says, well, who are you? And I said, Shane. And he wrote this lovely message on it. And it made me feel $1 million at that point there, and I'll never forget that. And I said, if I was ever in the privileged position to sign something for somebody, I would make sure that it made it.
Sure, you do it
and
well.
I always do, yeah.
Because you can change someone's life. He changed your life.
He changed my life.
Billy Flynn, the sharp lawyer in Chicago, and I've seen on the publicity shots you're looking very sharp in the natty suit and everything. Yeah. Do you enjoy playing that sort of character?
He's a fantastic character to play. He's one of the musical theatre's great male characters. Michael and I had a long chat about him. He wanted to take the look back to a more soprano-esque type of version. He's reprehensible.
It does have that
character.
sort of look about it, actually.
Yeah. It's the guys. I definitely didn't want to do Billy Flynn if he was going to be. And this is all due respect to these actors. Please, it's guys like Michael Barrymore and Jerry Springer and David Hasselhoff. They've all played it, so they all play it that light entertainment way. Well, that doesn't interest me in any
so
way.
Your way with Billy Flynn had to be Shane Cortese.
It had to be my way, and there's no point in doing something if you're just recreating. So
that's terrific. I hope it's a great run and lots of people will be going and enjoying. Thank you, Shane.
Thank you for having me.